The geophysical techniques that scientists use to measure the magmatic heartbeat of Svartsengi do more than just track hazards in real time. They also help build a picture of the arteries that channel all the magma to the surface, which is critical to understanding the entire peninsula and how it behaves over longer periods of time.
Fagradalsfjall and Svartsengi, two currently active volcanic systems, are only a few miles apart. Despite their close proximity, geological evidence strongly suggests that they are distinct systems. Their underground architecture is very different. At Fagradalsfjall, magma flows from the mantle directly to the surface, whereas at Svartsengi, it is stored temporarily in the shallow crust.
However, what is confusing is that both systems appear to draw material from the same source in the Earth's mantle, suggesting a deep connection. Ed Marshall, a geochemist at the University of Iceland, has been studying freshly extracted lava from eruptions at both locations to try to determine how the two volcanic systems were connected and why they erupted alternately.
In general, Icelandic lava shows similar chemical patterns. But Fagradalsfjall contains the world's strangest melt chemistry, Marshall said, referring to the specific mix of elements and compounds that make up its magmatic soup. Uniquely, the Svartsengi lavas have almost exactly the same chemical fingerprint, even though Fagradalsfjall and Svartsengi appear to be independent volcanic systems. That makes absolutely no sense, Marshall said.
But if things are deeply connected physically, it's a pretty elegant solution to the whole problem. Seismic analysis of volcanism on the peninsula is ongoing. Scientists hope to be able to predict where the next eruption will occur in the coming months and years, as they did with recent eruptions.
For starters, Halldór Geirsson, a geophysicist at the University of Iceland, and his colleagues used satellite radar to map faults and fractures on the peninsula during this period of unrest, which they say can reveal hidden faults, including possible faults. Location of future fissure eruptions.
There is no guarantee that the next eruption will follow the same pattern as the recent Svartsengi eruption. The core of the system is not necessarily a fixed feature. Every time an eruption occurs, you replace the piping system. It's not going back to zero, Mitchell said.
The future viability of Grindavik remains an open question, and it remains to be seen whether other towns on the peninsula will face lava flows. A new hypervolcanic era on the Reykjanes Peninsula has just begun, and could last for years, perhaps even centuries. Unfortunately, there is no good news ahead, said John Stoddard.